What's going on, everybody? Cookie here. Today this is going to be part 2 of the Doki series. Uh, Things in this episode get a lot of hectic. Like, things get kind of crazy. It's pretty funny, but it gets really deep and interesting. I don't want to spoil anything, but just make sure you guys watch to the end. The end is fucking immaculate, bro. So, you know what I mean? Just keep it cool. But if you guys, fair warning ahead of time, like I said in the last episode, there is suicide and graphic violence inside this episode. So do not watch if you are easily disturbed. Do not watch if you are not comfortable. Okay? Because I like my place here on YouTube and I like to stay here. So if you are easily disturbed and if you're not comfortable, leave now. Look up Happy Ponies. Go get a life. I don't know. Have fun. Just this is not a place for entirety of fun. But basically, yeah, with that, I really hope you guys do enjoy the video. It's a banger for sure. And if you are suffering from suicide or some kind of suffering from suicide, I'm an idiot. But if you're suffering from depression or any bad feelings, please reach out for help. There is always going to be someone for you. I swear to you, there will. If you guys can if you are feeling that way, join the Discord. There's going to be people to talk to you, I swear. There will always be someone. I will personally come to talk to you. But with that, I really hope you guys do enjoy the video. And just make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Have a good ass day. Peace out.
What the fuck?
Hey, is that what it looks like? Don't worry, leave!
Leave, man!
Leave! Get out of here! Oh my god!
I put the shit to private.
Oh my god. Okay.
That was so funny, bro.
That's fucking
What
hilarious. Oh my god. Okay. That's the perfect start to the video, dude. Alright, bro.
What the fuck, bro? Yo, Walter, do you want to play this with us?
No, bro, you can't. He left. Alright. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a couple days. We'll end up just embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about that already. We're going to be performing. Performing? P, bro. She's a fucking Future fan. Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be. Did you say yeah? Do you want to do one of their voices, at least one?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to have to choose a different poem and recite during the event. But the cool point is that we're also going to let anybody else that's come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting in all the posters in case anybody wants to prepare ahead of time. That shit's so funny, bro. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already put those posters up, did you? Well, I kinda did. Do you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot for them to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We are the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on such a good performance, it will inspire others to do the same. And then the more people who perform, better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's all about expressing your feelings. Being intimate
I can
with
like my own
yourself.
video.
Don't do that. Finding new
What?
horizons. Because it's like kind of an L. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons why we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others? To inspire them to have the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for more than 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like she doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have much of a choice. Alright, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how can you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way That They Fly. So this is where we're back together, right? Ace.
Huh?
We're back together.
Oh, alright. I'm ready.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she just simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica reaches the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Ah, thank you very much.
What the... Bro,
Huh.
why is your colors different?
What colors?
Is that just my own monitor?
It must be. Mine look the same.
Yours is brown. Mine's like pink.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I was hoping to just set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... She glances at each and every single one of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Her voice shakes as she begins reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns into a structure that it initiates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. She snaps back to reality, glances around her as if she'd bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her. We just so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. I'm sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it as you're reciting to other people. Imagine you were reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. She begins to read her poem. Somehow it feels like your soft voice has made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from her voice gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori means when she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone if I thought I knew through and through. She finishes and we all applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Cookie liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. But it might be other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where your sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, that's what I've been practicing for that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make sure you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Cookie. It's not like I can compare you to you guys anyways. Might as well let Cookie lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. That's rude, dude. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me and makes me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about the lack of confidence in your writing. There's something that it'll prove over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. She begins long word, gets out of her seat, and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyways, the poem is called Jump. She takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. She seems a little enthused in her poem as a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's her trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, and it's giving new life to the poem. She finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Ah well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... I guess in that case, you won't have to worry too much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that all of you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find another poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised from what you're putting in all the effort for the club. Oh my god. It makes me really happy. Yeah, well, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try and rate poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have time for the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Ooh, she's jealous. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Cookie. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already.
Oh my god.
I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have changed. But today, she's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Huh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... she fumbles with her words. So let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of putting me on the spot here. Ooh. I'd walk home with Yuri, or I would still walk home with Sayori. Personally, I'm going with my shawty.
Really?
I'm going with my shawty, bro. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with it. I just said. You just admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out why you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it's kind of her fault for chopping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away anyway. So who knows what happened that time. Okay, we're writing another poem. Doki Doki actually has a meaning. I can't remember what it is, but it has a real meaning. So, agonizing, anxiety, uncontrollable, pleasure, graveyard, that word, determination, secretive, empty, extraordinary, always gotta click bubbles. Let's do sticky, extreme, broken, shame, judgment, fantasy, philosophy, unrestrained, melody. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano.
Well, she in the bathroom, bro. You know.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy all of you are willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to just play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. You saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Hey? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, the jokes make no sense in translation. Never mind. Huh? Wait. Was that just a hint? She just said that joke makes no sense in translation. So, like... Because that's a Japanese joke, I think. Huh, weird. Anyways.
Think about it, bud.
Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sitting in the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing, I walk over to her. Hey Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Hey? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You gotta talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? She shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. The conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through her papers at her desk. Cookie, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little bit much, but she seems like she's in a downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. She peers around the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down at her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Cookie. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really been like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she seemed really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it for now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Cookie. Ooh, me. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She does? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light when it's turned on inside of her. No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now in the way it's always been. It's so funny, Cookie. Have you ever thought maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she really is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do now anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try and talk to her. Try not to think about it for now. Alright. She smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. She stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know she told me not to worry about her, but it's just to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting it weigh me down this much? Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing else that I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice...
Oh, what the fuck?
Wait,
what?
Oh, we have two different things?
Yeah, we do.
So you're at like the poems and I'm at where Yuri is? Yeah, okay. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from her book.
Should I wait for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she looks away just as quickly as with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you want to be left alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you able to tell what I was thinking like that? Something I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. It's not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern about who's willingly sharing in that concern. Of course, those are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you're prepared to share what's on your mind, then I'll be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. It's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Cookie. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there's many untold stories behind every person, so no matter how well you may know them, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think she's a very complex person. Her mannerisms out on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. She suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is so gentle and curious, if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Hey, wait, gaze, not glaze, not a fucking donut.
Glazed
Sometimes.
donuts sound pretty good right now.
Yummy. A person's mysterious are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover the feelings that you weren't even aware that were inside of you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Here, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. It's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I shouldn't be taking my mind off this whole thing anyways. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls Mel to the club room. Yeah, we're back together. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Alright, who should we show our poem to first? Sayori?
I always gotta go with bruh.
Alright. It's nice, I guess. Oh, is yours different dialogue?
It's really nice. Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not... Oh, you know what it is? So you know those little characters that were on the side? When you click certain words, they would jump up. So it tailors to one person. That's really fucking cool. I just realized.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I never really paid attention right there.
Alright, so that's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends. I was hoping. That makes me really happy. Oh, the pause. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Cookie. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything, okay? I will. Don't worry about me, okay? Just go play with everyone else for now. If you insist. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, she cheerfully walks out of the room, out of the classroom, humming to herself. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. Just about as good as yesterday's anyways. I see what you're going for, but it's really not my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, at least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? What if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Her elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I really should watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyways. She holds her poem up to me like
wrong
nothing
person.
even happened. What?
I collect this fucking hooligan.
Alright, I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that you diminish the wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching behind your sight. A sea that sparkles with a brilliant light. The walls inside your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worry away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons why you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worry away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I felt like I kept reading messages, or I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something nice for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized that we kinda wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and then both of us have it write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Make us write about a simple topic trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Alright, now we got Shoddy Bay.
Shut up.
Cookie. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you show me is nothing short of spectacular. Ooh. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally. I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. Never thought I would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, she smiled sadly. Kiki, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always had some books with me. You can say I really enjoyed reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyways, but books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know want to be a really good friend. Cheerful people always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Cookie. I'm the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. All I can do with them is read and write. And it wasn't until now, when I started sharing them with you, that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Cookie. I speak too slowly, I second guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like everyone else. It's so rare that I felt comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Well, if you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, huh? She puts her head into her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. So this is a part 2 of yesterday's. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A cone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into my streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickens, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flicking against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is a rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to his forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. Instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just really don't know how I should respond. Despite her poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. So clearly, this isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about, meaning I'm the only one she's showing this to. I don't really know if she'll be able to explain this to me.
Tell me what tip she gives you, alright?
Yeah, okay. I understand this one. Yuri is having a harder time speaking to herself than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? She nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared it with me. So thank you. I'll be keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make contact, I faintly smile and emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead she gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can... The poem is, once again, she forms to fail a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? She nods. I'd love to. She faintly smiles because she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I'm not really good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry about it. I think you did a good job. She finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before she says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, she timidly smiles at me as I return to my seat and I put my poem away. Or her poem away. Hey Cookie, have you ever thought about what you wanted to submit at the perform to the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I guess I'll have to give it more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me very happy to see. Well, let's look at today's poem. Sure. I let her take my poem and I'm holding it in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Cookie. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. I'm not sure how you did it, but I think that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's not... that pose, bro. It's always suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in a club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that she's not used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens when she's vulnerable, it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean it like that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, okay? Alright. Oh, damn. Oh, it's long. I thought it was short. The lady who knows everything. An old tale of the lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. But here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, and all others have turned away, the legend of all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the turnlit sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. And I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry, cool, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of the beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no one near her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can even speak, she reminds me in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amounting to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We only seek the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are all sort of things that give the life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put too much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers...
Bro, your videos are so dumb.
Huh?
Bro, your videos are so dumb.
Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start losing meaning? You know, that's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things more sad than happy. Huh, aren't you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. One-dimensional. Huh. Anyways, that's weird. Anyway, here's my tip of the day. Are you ever too scared to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy your writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just you telling yourself that the writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus on everything that went into it, the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening.
I get the same advice.
Yeah? So that's just them? Alright. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Yeah, she did actually. Catchphrase?
What?
I don't have a catchphrase. Because she usually says okay, everyone.
Oh, yeah, you three.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
Why's the mood so weird today? Like, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is coming, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh, shit, what the fuck?
I don't like that.
I don't like in your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that is different is that Sayori isn't here. Okay. I guess that seems right. Sayori is always helping lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off because when she's not around. Where the hell did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Aw, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Aw, no.
Damn.
First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. The curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyways, we need to figure out what the fuck? Why didn't she answer?
What?
She didn't answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
We need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everybody will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Of course. But we need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No. It's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? She's pissed. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are harder for you when she's not around. That may be the case. But I also can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. Sayori, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations and to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Her expression suddenly changes and she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Cookie. The one who's truly useless. I don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Oh, it's going to be a choice, I bet. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to be able to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. She just mumbled to herself a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Oh
damn.
Kiki may not like to be around if you're only going to make him to be a nuisance. So therefore, he might be able to... holy shit, I'm stupid. He may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds like more like you just making excuses for Cookie to. What are you saying? It'll be extremely malicious work. And baking isn't? Just what you think. Guys, they're fighting over us, bro. Woo! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Cookie to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though, jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Cookie, you're okay with this, right? No. In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well.
I know how to not make anybody mad or happy. Flip a coin. That'll decide.
Yeah.
I don't have to pick.
Yeah, there's 4 options.
I know.
So what do you mean?
Oh, sorry's in here. What the hell?
Why is here's a ... I
don't know.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, bro. It's either going to be bad or it's going to be good. Oh my god.
I wonder. Well, you're going to choose Sayori because that's kind of who you're going for, no?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to choose Yuri.
But it might backfire because, I don't know.
Yeah, I got you. I'm going to choose Yuri. Who are you choosing? Oh, shit. I forgot to save. It's fine. I would save right there if you wanted to make 2 different choices. Alright, so you're clicking Sayori then?
Yeah.
That's 100% up to you.
I'm either going with Sorry or Monica or Yuri. Or not Yuri. Fuck Yuri. I don't like her.
What?
Or nothing. Yeah, I don't like her.
Alright. Make your choice.
Fuck it.
Alright, so Sayori it is? Okay, I'll probably be more useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? How would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying, so you'll be helping Yuri then, Cookie? Yeah. What?
Fuck you guys.
What?
I can't. They got kind of pissed because Monica's already helping her and she's. They're like,
they're like, fuck no,
fix
you
them
know?
else, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you have to choose again?
Huh.
Well, I guess you kind of can't pick Monica because they're working together, no?
True.
Okay, so Natsuki it is for you? Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would, so be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, it should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I look forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way, Cookie? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turns out.
Right, hold on. I can see the future. Yuri's gonna kill herself first. I can already see it. I can't help. I can't.
That's
bro.
crazy.
I'm sorry. I just don't like her,
Just
bro.
based
It's gonna feel so bad when she does.
Yeah. Well, we don't know anything. It's just off the description.
Nah, she's gonna. I can already tell.
That's good enough for me. I don't know how this. Dude, I completely. It's gonna be.
I'm
weird.
trying to save these 3. I can't save fucking 4.
Because we don't know how this game will turn out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just off the description saying all that weird shit, dude. Who knows? Alright, what about you, Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. She anxiously be... Yeah. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Cookie picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I would do for the event can compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. Are you trying to cheer me up all of a sudden? No, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. She isn't the only one that's surprised. Monica and I also are taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. I'm beginning to understand. She was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I kind of appreciate it. Sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. I'm going to say this.
Cookie. Someone just walked in.
You better be.
You
good? Kevin here's like, oh, hell nah, that boy watching hentai. This fucking guy. No. Alright, you better bet that cupcakes are going to. What that? You better bet. Fuck. Think my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe in you. Yeah. I'm hoping to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. But I guess it's that time to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Alright, everyone picks up the things and I follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they begin to chat to each other. Oh wait, do you have something else?
Huh?
Or are you behind?
Everyone packs up their things. Have you passed this or?
I don't know. Click one more. Oh, so you have.
Are we at the same?
No, we're not.
We're at the same time, just different people.
Yeah, I turned
Oh,
around.
did you pick her?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, well, that's why.
Yeah, that's why. Sorry, I didn't realize I have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh yeah, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Oh, we got the digits, bro. We exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping in your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer to going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press her for more of a reason. It's not like I should matter much anyway, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I can manage to be useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. I think that would make a very good production team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason why you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason that makes the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out that you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. But there's a lot of it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening because we're outside of school. More than that, she already told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have something to make happen between us? Is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, you wait, because I think I'll be coming to you. I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. But it doesn't help much. It's clear Yuri's clearly an introvert. And also an intimate person as well.
You good?
No, bro. There's no doubt that she'll be opening up a little bit. It's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her. It's been in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put her feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit. Oh, okay, so we're both at the same
Yeah,
place.
we're literally at the same. Yeah.
There's no music.
I don't, bro. Hold on. Let
did-
me get ready.
There's
Let
no
me get ready
music.
to. Okay, hold on. Let me actually stand up just in
Oh
case
my
some
god.
shit happens.
I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over.
Oh no.
Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach her house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often, I kind of made the habit of or we both made to enter each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet.
Bro.
Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor. I assume she's up in her room.
No. Hold on, Cookie. Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
already.
Oh, let me like get
Oh
ready.
my. It's already. Oh my god. It's already strange for her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her room where I finally find her.
Oh no. Okay, there's
Sayori?
nothing.
Hey,
Okay.
Cookie. Oh. Alright, breathe. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but I can tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't came over in a really long time like this, have you? Yeah, I guess you're right. It's been a really long time. Not much has changed, has it? Her room is always as messy as it's been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be much of a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you so suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to say Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know that? Sari had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then, huh? Yeah. There's a silence between us. Sayori stares into a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. God damn it! I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see
you
how
know
you were
what?
doing.
I ain't even gonna try.
Yeah, right? After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me, and I know you too well. Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Cookie. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I wouldn't have made that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me after all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants you to torture me. What the fuck? Why are you gonna say some crazy shit like that and be like, what the fuck? Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? You listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no explanation for you to have like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Cookie. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Cookie? I guess I have no choice this time, but the thing is, I have a really bad depression my whole life. It's
What?
always, okay, it's
Wait,
always the
what?
happiest people, bro.
Bro,
Like,
what?
on some real, no, hold up, bro. Just pause. On some real ass shit, like, one thing you need to understand, and that people really need to push forward, is your happiest friends have the most demons, because they're putting up a front. That's how the way
Bro,
I've
ain't no
always
way,
felt.
boy.
I
Ain't no
swear
way,
to
boy.
God, bro. If you see your
Cookie,
friends,
are you feeling some depression right now,
I'm
bro?
no, bro. I'm being so serious, dude. If your friends are like super happy, check in on them, bro. Genuinely talk to them and see what's up, because people like this really do exist in the world.
Bro, that shit surprised me.
It's
What the fuck?
crazy, yeah. You have no idea, bro. Because people will tell you your whole life and they'll be so happy and expressive, and then just some crazy shit happens, bro. It's nutty.
Wait, what about the people that actually feel depressed and don't?
Yeah, it's the same level. It's just that
What?
they're not putting up a front.
What?
It's crazy, dude. The human mind is fascinating as fuck. It's horrible.
All right, scientist.
All right, motherfucker. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything if I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put energy and care to waste
Oh my
by having them
god.
spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I feel like I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that she kept it from me the entire time I have known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think of her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like betrayed as being your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I can do, I would have tried a little bit harder every day to make a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Kiki. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things.
Oh my god,
I didn't
bro.
want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try and care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Dude, you can't. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Kiki. There's nothing at all. The only thing you could have done to help is everything just goes back to the way it already was. But I was being selfish. I showed you what a horrible person I am. She started crying. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. Because I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I hurt you too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking again, I grab her shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Kiki, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I really am happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Kiki. She isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, her arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. She barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want her to know is that I care. Do you have it in you to call yourself selfish? Then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do...
Is that you? Is it your brother again?
Don't worry about it. Then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently Sayori puts her arms in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I feel nothing is when I'm feeling in pain. Your hugs are so warm. And it's just really scary too. She lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. She wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her, I would. Of all days to not be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really couldn't forgive you. It's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, she shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be really good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. See you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it.
Alright, so
Say
we're on
goodbye to
a, at
Sayori
least for me,
in the
I'm on
next
a
hours.
really tight rope.
Yeah, what do you mean? Like emotionally?
Oh, no, like with trying to save her. I feel like if I do like a little bit in the wrong direction, she's like,
Yeah.
gone.
On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's going to come over too. I think she's right. I shouldn't be worrying about it too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just
Oh
focus on what's
no,
ahead of me.
bro. Bro, I feel like something bad's gonna happen
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay, so now we're different.
Yo, alright, I'll
Okay.
see you on the other side, brother.
As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have just texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried on the way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri into my room. The first thing that she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I really do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch her wrist as she was... I snatched her wrist while she was in the process of opening up a drawer of mine. What's he got in the drawer? I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking of something. For some reason, I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of her wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on his left to make sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yeah. I have a few things planned that you can help out with. Decoration and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood light, and fucking therapy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you had planned on taking it that far. Of course. I wanted to help our guests to go to a faraway place. Although many will just stop by out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? I guess that makes me feel so relieved. I'm kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. She rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that could be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. So, is that so? Yeah, it's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oil or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. She takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. It's just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, it's a good way to describe it. I chose it for the event because it provides more relaxation. It enhances your emotions and make you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think it would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. She smiles gently and enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon that hang from the doorway on the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper on the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eyes if they were passing the room. It maybe attract some to a peek inside. That's really creative. I really had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. She giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something she enjoys. Here's a market cookie. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once you finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. She unravels a long strand of red ribbon to the desired length. Then she reaches in her bags and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade is gently tinted blue. This is no ordinary pocket knife. It really looks fancy. Embarrassed, she looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yeah, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each of their own, right? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. Just funny how nervous you get about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense, huh? Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? She relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Well, yeah, sure, I'll check it out. She carefully hands me the knife while facing...
Bro.
What?
Bro, don't worry about it.
What you getting
This
into,
shit
dog?
is, it's, bro.
What you getting into,
This
dog?
shit's different, bro.
Yeah?
Bro, you might have to pick her. It's funny as fuck.
Is it? Alright,
Yeah.
maybe we'll do a second playthrough. I'll take it as she turns it around my hands. It feels extremely heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife on my index finger. Ow. Cookie, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Oh no. Small drop of blood trickles from the side of my finger. I don't even want to see what I'm seeing on the left side of my screen right now. But Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're still screaming, I shall go wash it off now. Without warning, she puts her finger in my okay, and licks the wound. Startled, I instantly pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. She lowers her head and her face is burning up. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Yeah, sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Hey, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. Wait, what if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. Take her head and lick her index finger in return. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. She just looks at me like I just did something wrong. I knew that wouldn't be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird. She giggles shyly. She's calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It's just a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted and we resume our respective activities. I watch you cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue progression on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it will be a very effective door curtain. Looks great. Good thing coming up with this. It's just something I saw online recently. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy some print tables. Ah, that's right. One of the items she asked me to get was a Kyoto water paintless tablets. Well, we need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. You mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back. Thank you very much. And just a little bit of water, okay? If you fill the cups out too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking her advice, I used very small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paper that drips and run back to my room. Yuri, yes? I come in to see her quickly unrolling her sleeve and putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's just mix the paint. She dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets and drop them into the cups. I thought we'd do something simple that would look really nice. I'd like to paint gradients across the pattern. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, daytime, or sun night. So once it dries, it'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall and decide the poem in front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. She smiles at me. If you say so. So rolling out the banner, Yuli and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. She uses a brush and adds a few dots in different colors across the banner as a color guide while we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Putting on a banner with watercolors feels like a lot like an art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. She stops painting for a moment to think to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. When I can, I just like to spend my time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't matter if we don't talk too much. Just having a friend next to me feels a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite distant, I understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about anime and games, I guess. Sharing the experience with someone can really make me happy. I think I feel the same way. She smiles gently. I knew you understand. She leans over the band guide paint push. I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. She yields back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, you should ask you to get it for me. Nah, it's not your fault. Ah, your face. The drop puts a paint lid on her face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. Brush out the towel and get it with hot water. Nail back to her. Alright. Here. I pat on her face and her neck with the soil. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. But suddenly, she holds up my wrist. What? Wait. Oh. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I get my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I can recognize when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze involved by her own thoughts. She breathes gently halfway through the slight parted lips.
Oh
What's
no!
happening? What? Oh my god,
Pay
there's
attention
two.
in your screen, bro.
Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil that's giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. She slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier and she seems unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. Dude, this guy dismisses everything, bro. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continues Yuri following her example. That should do it. I finished following the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty unnatural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. You going to add the lettering now? Nah, not yet. It seems to dry first. That's true, but won't it take a while? Well, perhaps it'd be best to leave it here. Have you thought about bringing it in the morning? I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, it's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself for a little bit? Oh, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we had extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm so sorry. I was hoping there was more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be too disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, she looks a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really could see opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen.
Bro,
Once
you
Yuri packs
gotta pay
up,
attention, like, towards the end a little bit.
uh, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm just glad I was able to help. So let me know if there's anything else you need to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, she fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say without thinking about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we ever wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you come over and we go hang out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, she smiles bashfully. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. It's kind of like, I kind of like that about you. Well, oh my god, wait for me. How am I supposed to respond to that? But they don't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Yuri? Just pops out of nowhere. Hi, Kiki. Hey, just now we weren't, it's okay, Kiki. I just stopped by to say hi. Oh, well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. We can all be together at the festival, so that's fine, right? Of course. She beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. She just runs off. She waves goodbye after. Sorry, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. It makes me really happy. You made such good friends, and that's all that matters to me. She starts to cry. It's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Cookie? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Hey, don't say
Hold
that.
on. Alright, take it a little slow. I want to show you something.
Alright, it's true, Cookie. If I wasn't here, then I wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right.
Alright, see, right there.
Monica was right.
See, that makes me think that Monica told her something about, like, to, like, go off herself or something. I just got a feeling about that. I don't know why.
You know what? After they talked, she did kind of
Yeah.
run off, no?
Yeah, see, she didn't even say anything.
Damn.
I feel like Monica's a type of person that would just, like,
Pray
tell
on
everyone
downfall.
Yeah, just to get
Yeah.
to, like, us because she likes us or some shit.
That's
like she said.
crazy. Yeah, dude. Okay. I just said Monica. She was right about what? Say, Ori, what I said before was true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about like this isn't a burden of your mind that it's about to be. It's about something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side till you don't feel any more pain. She looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Cookie. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, sorry. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slip my hand down her arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You remember how I said I would always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, she nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and so I'm going to give it to you.
I already know what I'm gonna pick. I was gonna further from the very
you're
beginning.
going from the... Oh, dude.
But for you were going for someone else. I don't know, bro. You gotta.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, this is a pretty hard decision for you.
Fuck. Damn.
Save.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I guess I'll save as well, just in case.
Dude, because I feel like something bad's gonna happen if I don't.
Who knows? Maybe it'll backfire on me, though. Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, we've known her for so long and had, like, this connection since we were kids, and, like, low-key, I can understand that. Like, how you could, like, you know what I mean? Like, how you can love someone, but, like, is it worth losing them? Is it worth, like, all that effort and all that time? Will it be for nothing if you truly do, like, confess the way you feel? Or would it be, you're my dearest friend, and then you'll live with regret because that was your true love. That was the person you were always really after.
I don't know, bro. Oh, hold on.
Alright. I love you. Aw. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, just making new friends and having fun with you every day, helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Kiki. Suddenly, Sayori dude, you know what this looks like? This looks like
What?
Kirito.
Huh?
This looks like Kirito from Sword Art.
Oh, this fucking guy.
But with brown hair. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms around me. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold her in my arms and pull her closer. You don't have to let go of me again. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Feel her grip weaken around me a little bit. What is this? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. Why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay. It might take some time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. I trust you. So you and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first day, huh? What are you saying? I don't even want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's all really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace it suits you the best. Hey. She dozes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, alright? I really don't understand what she means by that. Are you saying that this is gonna make you feel sad? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like there's a bunch of thorns about when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. It's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never been more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and that she loves me, but I'm having just as much as trouble understanding her feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what she meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give it everything I got. She's the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her.
Okay, it's heating up, man.
It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected to be the one where I've walked to school, Sayori, she isn't answering her phone.
Oh no, hold
I
on.
considered going to her house and waking her up, but I decided that's a little much. Besides, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up and took it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way if Natsuki did the same thing. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend more time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Ace, Cookie. You're the first one to be here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I really thought Yuri should have been here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each side of the desk into the classroom. They must be the ones she's prepared for all the poems that we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I remember what she told me yesterday. I suddenly felt awful knowing it's not that simple for her. I only said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking. Maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? You take a little responsibility for her, Cookie. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? You know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all.
Nah,
You
bro.
stammered,
Bro, I have a
embarrassed.
bad feeling about
I
her,
do
bro.
too. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Bro, hold
She's
on.
being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a little chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to go check out the pamphlets? They came out really nicely. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid it on the desk. Ah, yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. At this point, my footage decided to delete itself and not have associated with me anymore, so that's cool. And the next part of the game is kind of skip forward, and it might be a little hard to confuse, but this is post reading class for the day. And then the next events inspire. We go to Sayori's house and we see what she's up to and go from there. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori? Holy shit. That's fucking crazy, bro. The music is fucked. What the fuck, bro? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I didn't know what I was expecting, then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what she needed at all. She told me how painful it was to compare about others. Why did I confess to her? Why am I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts tell me I could have done everything to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it's always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. So she's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This is some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me till I die. Now my life is worth less than hers. I could have done what she needed for me, and now I can never take it back. Never. Never. Never.